I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause I'm hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and burgers, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, where the sound of the big red siren signals it is time for football. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Arizona Cardinals. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys ready to get this one going. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. Well, now how about this return? And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And even 20 yards and a first down on the game's very first play.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18.
Touchdown, Carolina! A big play there. 42 yards. And the Panthers are on the board here first in the season opener. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy two-play drive that time. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Cardinals making their way out, and it's the #1 overall pick in 2019, Kyler Murray at the helm.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game, almost like basketball, where both teams press and one team gets an advantage, other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not, just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
To throw, it's Murray. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Murray. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
To throw is Murray. Quick throw on the slant, but that's behind his man and incomplete. On fourth down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
In punt formation.
Evades him at the 20. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Ready?
Slot man moves right.
45. Ready?
Now Moore. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man covers are so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
He's got a man, complete. And finally down at the 9-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. 41 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Ready?
More now. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point attempt to come here. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Murray. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Now he's going to step up and run. Pass to the right, and he's got McBride. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Shotgun now from Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Yellow, 43.
Looking to throw. Moore. He'll drop that down to Hubbard. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Carolina.
Back to throw. Moore. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. And he's got this down to the 35. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
19 yards.
Black 40, ready.
First down.
Looking to throw. Moore. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
Let's go. Ready.
Back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going and now off to the races down the right side. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. A fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. So this defense clicking early in the year. Week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And that one makes it 14-7. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number 1 because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a 1-score game.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
This is caught by McMillan. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Moore. That's complete to Chuba Hubbard. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Cardinals' 43-yard line.
Ready. Hut.
Off play action. Moore. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
A gain of 11 on the play.
They'll look to throw again.
First down.
Checks this down to Hubbard. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a give. It's Hubbard going left. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, 15 yards. And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was Chuba Hubbard who finished it off with a touchdown run. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
All you hear from coaches and personnel directors in the NFL, how difficult it is for a rookie receiver to have an impact on the game. So much to learn, so much offense to absorb. Looks like he's picking it up pretty well.
I would say so. And how about that for your first career NFL touchdown?
And I don't know that he envisioned it quite that way, but if he was smart, he probably dreamed about it a little bit.
Elliott good on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. This taken in right around the goal line. A solid stiff arm. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game.
Okay,
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
down. Yellow, 43.
Looking to throw. Moore. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
When you spend your first-round pick on a pass rusher, you are absolutely counting on him to be an impact player. And there you go. Right away, he gets to the quarterback.
And guess what? Likely the first of many that we're going to see from that young man.
Ready. 33. Yellow. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Well, the football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Murray off play action. Looking for Wright, and he finds him. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. From the gun, Murray. That ball caught by Harrison. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And it sets them back for 2nd down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Murray now to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Murray now, 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They're going for it. It's Murray. He'll try to do it himself. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime. And to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the two of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the 2nd half. The same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
Yeah, both defenses back on their heels. To the left side, he's got McMillan. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half.
At the 40-yard line.
60 reps.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. It's caught inside the 25. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
40. That's another Panthers 1st down.
Ready?
Back to throw. Moore. He'll find McMillan here. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Black 40.
They'll try to run this one in. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Moore. To the back of the end zone, but too high. Over everybody and incomplete.
Great coverage down in the end zone. He's scanning the field, looking. No one ever came open. So in the end, he makes the best decision and just fires it over the end line.
And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon God, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he'll go out of bounds all the way down inside the 35.
Well, that return had all the trappings of really good scouting. You could tell that they thought they saw something on tape that they could take advantage of, and they dialed it up at just the right time to give them a great return.
Murray now. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, there's your first ROI, right? Return on investment of their first-round pick. His first NFL sack, I know they want him to be an impact player right out of the gate.
A lot of pressure to put on a young man, but I think you agree he has the ability to deliver on it.
And he just did. Probably the first of many sacks in a long career.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Throwing now is Murray.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
They'll run with Benson.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Trey Benson
taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Cards have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive, 4 plays. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just letting you know, heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Off the play fake. Moore. And he's got his man on the out route. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Ready.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Here we go. Put.
They'll run here with Hubbard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40.
Back to throw. Moore.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. But that was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
52 blue. Ready.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. From 8 yards out. And the Panthers have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead. That time a 6-play drive, and the end result, a Panthers touchdown.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the 3rd quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Murray. Now he's going to step up and run. Wright's got it. And he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball. They leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
To throw is Murray. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
Murray going to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 13, and how about that? They're able to convert on 4th and 10.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now this time Murray to throw it. Pass complete there to Harrison. And quickly they get to the line.
Harrison Jr. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Panthers' 11-yard line.
To throw, it's Murray. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Murray. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown! Trey McBride, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Panthers 31.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Now 2nd and 5. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale.
45.
It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Carolina. Rondale Moore, 67 yards. And the Panthers use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's Murray. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
The Cardinals on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Murray.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the return will stop right around the 25.
You got to know as a quarterback that's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
Check pitch.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
At the 27
Let's go.
line.
Set. Hut. Ready.
Now Moore.
This is caught by McMillan.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there, with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Panthers will add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this throw will be intercepted.
Picked off by J.C. Horn.
And the Panthers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 60 ready.
More now. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down.
Christian Barmore getting in there to drop him.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead. Thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
Throwing to start the drive. Murray. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Back to throw. Murray.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Big ass open, big ass open.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Ready, ready. Red, yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
They'll run here with Hubbard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Here we go. 6, ready, go. Ready.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Let's go. Black, 90.
From the gun on 3rd down. Moore. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And his kick here is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. Brown with his stick skills. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. All eyes on the Cardinals now. Down by 13. 1:51 on the clock. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The second-round pick leading this offense well. It'll be a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard
Red,
line.
yellow. Hut, hut.
Richardson. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 10, black. Blaster, 6. Hut.
Now Richardson. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. Murray now to throw. And he comes back with one complete. Here we go. This is 4th down.
9-yard gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
Now Murray's got to have this one. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Here's 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
They'll try again now on 2nd and goal, this time from a bit closer. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Here we go. Hut.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. You have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
Come on, stand. Hut. Stand.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, but instead a handoff up the middle. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Hubbard. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
A loss of a yard.
Here's the Panthers punter now as he's on here to punt it away. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Returning here is Wright. A CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right?